Hello students, welcome to Speech 1311, Introduction to Speech Communication. I'm going to go over a few things with you today so that you can get familiar in how to navigate the MyTCC Blackboard. So the first thing you're going to do is, you see this Speech 1311 Start Here link? That's what you're going to click on first, and this is the screen. After you click on Speech 1311 Start Here, this is what you see. I hope you have listened to my welcome audio and kind of gives you a little bit of right here the course description and the objectives of this course. What I'm going to do today is go over the course syllabus and the course organizer with you. So right here, you would click on the course syllabus. Once you do that, this is what it looks like. So I'm not going to go over everything in detail, but just highlight a few major points here, and then you could read it at your leisure. So right here, this is my email, carolina.sala@my.tccd.edu. That is the best way you can reach me, is through email. This is my office phone. We're not on campus right now. We're working remote from home. So like I said, the best way to reach me is through my email. This is the course number, Speech 1311, section 86011. And I want to stress this right here, because when you email me, I teach more than one section of Speech 1311. So make sure when you email me, at the end of your email, you type in Speech 1311 86011. So when you register for this class, you also, the cost of the ebook was included in the registration. And I did send out an email last week, and some of you responded, and you were able to get into the ebook. You have access to it already, and it's located on the navigation menu of the MyTCC. You'll see the title, title called Ebook Real Communication, and you would click on that. These are the assignments that you're going to be doing for this course. Total grade points is 1,000, and this is a grading scale right here. So make sure you read this course syllabus in its entirety, because let me go back here. There is an orientation quiz, and the orientation quiz is based from the course syllabus. So read the course syllabus first so that you can answer those questions on the orientation quiz. Students' expectation. This is very important. This is what I really want to go over with you today. This is a fast-paced course. It is 1 month long, so it's less than 5 weeks. So you really need to be prepared to work efficiently and effectively. So on average, you will have approximately 1 week to complete each unit. There are 4 unit lessons. Your course organizer, and I'll go over that with you after this course syllabus, it gives you an outline of each unit and when assignments are due. It is very important that you check your course organizer on a daily basis. You must complete each assignment by its deadline. If you do not meet the deadline, you will receive a 0 for that assignment. Makeup policy. Friends, this is a fast-paced course. There is no makeup policy, and I do not accept late work. Again, this is a fast-paced course. It's just 1 month long, so there's no room for makeup assignments. Remember, make sure that your computer, you have access to a computer, because this class is fully online. Make sure to plan accordingly, as there's no makeup work, and I do not accept assignments past the due date. Stay on top of your work. Do not procrastinate. So the following is expected of each student. Check your course organizer daily for due dates. It is your responsibility to keep up with your assignments and their deadline. You must submit all assignments through my TCC Blackboard. Please do not email assignments to my email. I will not accept those assignments to my email. You need to submit it through Blackboard. Complete the online orientation quiz. Review assigned chapters of the textbook, which is the ebook. Review online lecture notes and PowerPoint. I have provided all that for you, and each unit lesson, it has a link called student resources. Student resources. And there you will find the student notes and the PowerPoint for each chapter for that specific unit. You will have 4 discussion boards. You will have 2 written projects, and you will have 4 unit quizzes. Yes, this is a speech course. Yes, you would need to give speech presentations. So you have 2 individual speeches. Both individual speeches must be completed in order to pass the course. Failure to present both presentations will result in a failing grade for the course, regardless of the possibility of accumulating enough grade points to pass. This is one of your questions on the orientation quiz. So you must present those 2 speeches. On average, students should expect to spend between 2 to 3 hours per day preparing for this course. So student conduct. You will have 4 discussion boards. So please remember, let's keep our comments, with emails, discussion boards, or any other class communication with the utmost professionalism. TCC policies on scholastic dishonesty, plagiarism. You will have, as I said, 2 major speeches to give, and I required outside sources for those major speeches. So you will need to cite those sources you use. You need to give credit to those sources to your speeches. Also, you will have 2 written projects, and I will also need you to cite your sources. You could use APA or MLA format. It does not matter. I do care that you cite the sources. And I have provided a link called Speech Information link. And when you click on that link on the navigation menu, it has a website that you can click onto to help you cite your sources accurately. Let's go to course organization. As I said before, you'll have 4 unit lessons. Unit 1 is comprised of the communication process. Unit 2 is public speaking. That is where you're going to be starting your informative speech. Unit 3, persuasive speeches. That is where you're going to begin your persuasive speech. And Unit 4, the last unit, interpersonal and group communication. So you might be asking yourself, how does attendance work online? So this is how it works for online courses. TCC requires mandatory attendance for all classes, including distance learning courses. The method of taking attendance in an online course is based on completing assignments by the deadline due date. So for this course, you have discussion boards, you have written assignments, speeches, and quizzes. There will be the criteria for attendance. If a student does not complete one of these assignments, an unexcused absence will be recorded along with the grade of 0. Once a student has missed over 3 assignments, the student may be dropped from this course. This action can negatively affect a student's financial aid and will count against the 6-drop rule enforced by the state of Texas. So please make sure that you are completing your assignments by the due date. And that is how I take attendance, or that is how attendance is taken when you take an online course. So, since we're taking a communication course, communication for this course is probably the most important way we will use to communicate is through email and class announcements. So it is your responsibility to check both several times during each week of the semester. Your TCC email will be the address I will use to communicate with you. I will only respond to your TCC email, so I hope that each one of you has already activated your TCC email. All emails must have a subject line that includes your course number and the assignment question description. Remember, I teach more than one section of Speech 1311, so make sure you type in you have included the section number for this speech course, which is 86011. And you find that on the top of the first page of the course syllabus. As an online instructor, I will do my best to provide you with the following. Respond to your emails within 48 hours during regular business hours. I will grade written assignments within 5 days after the due date. And I will grade speech presentations within 7 days after the due date. I will also monitor discussion boards on a weekly basis. Provide you with announcements, and group emails throughout the class to guide your progress in the course. I want each of you to succeed in this class, and I know that you can succeed. You just have to make sure that you do not procrastinate and you keep as far as daily checking your course organizer for assignment due dates. Excuse me. Like I said, you're going to be reading more thoroughly this course syllabus, and I just wanted to highlight the major points. So after you've read this entire syllabus, you're probably saying, oh my gosh, this is just too much. First of all, I want you to breathe right now, and it's going to be okay. Remember, you do not need to complete this class in one day. The best way to succeed in an online course, and many times in life, is to focus on what is directly in front of you. Focus on the unit lesson in front of you, which consists of discussion board. You're going to have one per week. You're going to have quizzes. And usually what I do with the quizzes, you have 2 attempts, and I record the highest. And I believe you get 30 minutes is the allotted time for the quizzes. And the quizzes are just 10 questions. You have 2 written projects. If you will complete 2 questions per day, then you will be in great shape to complete your projects by the deadline. And of course, you have 2 major speeches. Make sure you follow the instructions. Read the speech delivery method and all the helpful tips, sample outlines of past speeches that I have provided for you. This is located in the speech information link. This link is valuable as it provides the resources to help you with your speeches. Watch the sample videos that I have linked in the unit lessons regarding your speeches. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go over the course organizer. Let's go back to Speech 1311, start here. This is your course organizer. You will click on that. Once you click on that, this is what it looks like. So this is the course organizer. You need to check this every day. Read this every day, because many of you might be taking another course along with this speech course. So these assignments, they come up very quickly. So it tells you week by week what assignments you need to be working on and the assignment due dates. So let's say right now, for example, June 1st. You will, the week of June 1st, orientation quiz, which is the questions based out of your course syllabus, is due Thursday, June 4th. And the pre-PRCA, and I will show you that in a little bit, is due by Thursday, June 4th. Both assignments are due Thursday, June 4th by 11:30 p.m. If we look at the week of June 1st and June 8th, you need to start working on the communication process, the written project. Remember I told you you're going to have 2 written projects. So the unit lesson 1 has the first written project. It covers chapter 1 through 7. You're going to also have a discussion board. Discussion board 1 is due by 11:30 p.m. June 4th. Unit quiz 1 is due 11:30 p.m. Friday, June 5th. And project 1, the communication process, is due by 11:30 Monday, June 8th. Remember, that is how I take attendance, that you submit the assignments by the due date. And as you can see, I've broken it up into 4 unit lessons. That's why it's so important. This is what you're going to be checking daily, reading daily. This is where you're going to go. The course organizer is where you're going to go and look at the assignments, what assignments are due, what date and the time. And the last unit lesson is unit lesson 4. So make sure you are keeping up with your assignments. Let's go back to speech 1311, start here. And remember, if you have any questions, my email again, it's on the top of the course syllabus, page 1, carolina.sala@my.tccd.edu. So right here, this is the speech 1311 start here screen. This is the orientation quiz that is based, questions based from your course syllabus. This is the pre-PRCA. This is an assignment that is due that first week, I believe. We saw it on Course Organizer June 4th. So make sure you follow the directions of this survey. And remember, you must submit all assignments through Blackboard. Right here on the left-hand side is the navigation menu. As you can see here, you have the link, Speech 1311 Start Here. You have the course syllabus. You have the ebook. You have the announcements. So usually I will be, sending you announcements on a weekly basis. You need to check those announcements. And I usually send you, once I submit the announcement, I also submit it for it to go to your email. This is where you're going to find your discussion board. So let me go ahead and click on that so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is the discussion board. You have 4 discussion board. And I've given you the directions. This is the grading rubric right here on the discussion board. And I have given you the directions on how to create a thread for the discussion board. Remember, there's an initial post that you do, and then you also have to respond to 2 of your classmates. For each discussion board, you have an initial post, and you need to respond to 2 of your classmates. Again, please read the discussion board rubric and instructions. Here you have the unit lessons. When you click on that, these are the 4 unit lessons that will be available to you. You have the speech information links right here. This is a resource link. I have the speech delivery method when you get ready for your informative and persuasive speech, how you're going to deliver those speeches. I have provided an informative speech instructor example outline. I've also provided persuasive speech outline for when you get ready to do an outline for the persuasive speech. I've also provided videos. And also within the unit lesson, there are some YouTube videos that I have provided for you. Again, you have the resources there. And let me go back to unit lesson. And I'm going to go ahead and click on unit lesson 1. And this is what it looks like. I have provided a checklist. So make sure you look at that checklist. That checklist tells you what assignments you should have completed for that unit lesson. You have the student resources here that provides the student notes and PowerPoint presentations of all the chapters for that unit. And of course you have your ebook link right here that you will click on. You have your unit quiz 1, you have your written project. So make sure you are checking this. Like I said, if you have any other questions, and I'm sure you're going to have questions, and that is why I'm here to help you. So make sure that you are keeping up with your assignments, and you will do well in this course. Thank you.